Stability. That warm, fuzzy word they wrapped around your future like a blanket. Go to school, get a job, work hard, climb the ladder, be responsible, be safe. And at the end of the road, you'll get your reward, a stable life. Except, what if the whole thing was a story, not a lie? Worse, a comforting illusion. You weren't building a life, you were building a cage. Polished, predictable, and just tight enough that you'd never try to leave. Stability feels safe because it's predictable. But what if that predictability is just a trap? Imagine a calm sea that hides a storm beneath. The waves look small, the wind whispers, but the currents pull you deeper. Stability is the calm surface. The storm is the slow, invisible changes in the world. Technology disrupts jobs. Entire industries vanish in a decade. Remember when taxis ruled the streets? Now, ride apps changed everything overnight. Inflation eats your salary like termites in wood, slow but destructive. Prices rise, wages don't keep up. Suddenly, that paycheck doesn't stretch as far. Companies downsize without warning. No loyalty, no second chances. Governments change the rules. Taxes rise, social benefits shrink. The stable path, it's littered with landmines you don't see coming. So what do? You tighten your grip on safety. You save more, cut more costs, cut back on fun, on dreams. But the hole in your boat keeps getting bigger. Stability isn't safety. It's a fragile illusion, a false promise that keeps you frozen in place while the world moves on without you. Think about it. Have you ever felt secure, only to wake up one day and realize everything shifted? That the ground you built your life on wasn't as solid as you thought? That's the trap. Stability looks calm, but it's a slow-motion disaster. And the worst part? The longer you stay in the safe zone, the harder it gets to move when the storm hits. Here's the harsh truth. The longer you chase stability, the more stuck you become. It's like trying to stand still on a moving escalator. No matter how hard you try, if you don't move forward, you fall behind. Stability tricks you into believing you're safe, so you stop taking risks. You choose comfort over growth. You stay in that job you hate because it feels secure. You save money religiously but never invest or explore new opportunities. You cut spending on experiences, dreams, and sometimes even your own happiness. But here's the kicker. Stability doesn't reward you. It only protects you from falling. And protection is not progress. Imagine a squirrel. It hoards nuts for winter. Smart move, right? But if it spends all its time hiding, never exploring new forests, it might miss out on bigger, richer nut trees. Most people live like that squirrel, saving, avoiding risks, shrinking their lives to avoid failure. But shrinking is paralysis. Paralysis means no new opportunities, no growth, no wealth, just surviving, barely. So why do we keep doing it? Because the fear of losing is louder than the desire to win. Because society teaches us to be responsible, which often means playing it safe, no matter the cost. But here's the thing, risk doesn't mean recklessness. It means calculated moves, small steps out of your comfort zone, building skills, building networks, building assets. Stability is a lie if it stops you from moving. It's a trap that keeps you small when the world demands growth. So ask yourself, are you truly stable, or are you just too afraid to move? Now, let's get real about wealth. True wealth isn't about stacking cash in a bank account, it's about creating assets that grow, even when you sleep. But when you cling to stability, you treat money like a treasure to be guarded. You save it under your mattress, afraid to lose a cent. Meanwhile, the world's moving faster than ever. Inflation, market shifts, new tech. They don't wait for you to catch up. The rich, they don't sit on cash. They deploy money. They buy assets. Stocks, real estate, businesses. They make their money work for them. And here's the catch. That requires risk. The kind of risk that stability tells you to avoid at all costs. But avoiding risk means missing out. Missing out on growth, on opportunities, on freedom. And freedom, it's not about never failing. It's about knowing how to recover and keep moving forward. So how do you break free from this illusion? Step 1. Stop equating stability with safety. They're not the same. Step 2. Shift your mindset from saving to deploying. Think investment, not just protection. Step 3. Take small, calculated risks. Learn to invest in yourself, your skills, and assets. Step 4. Accept that failure is part of the process. Every successful person has stumbled. The difference is they didn't stop. This isn't about reckless gambles. It's about smart moves. Deliberate, informed, and aligned with your goals. The illusion of stability keeps you playing defense. But real wealth? It's offense. It's time to stop surviving and start thriving. So here's the wake-up call. Stability is comfortable, but it's a cage. If you want to build wealth, you have to be willing to break out. You need to move, to take risks, to fail, learn, and try again. The game isn't about playing safe. It's about playing smart. And that means embracing uncertainty. Imagine a life where your money grows while you sleep, where your skills open doors, where your mindset fuels progress, not fear. That life is possible, but it requires a shift from "I'm just trying to get by" to "I'm here to win." So stop chasing the illusion of stability. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit your fears. Start building the life you actually want. Because the truth is, the world rewards the bold, the ones who dare, the ones who move. Are you ready to play? Because the clock is ticking. Stability is a myth. Freedom is a choice. Choose wisely.